Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are here inside Rec Hall on the campus of Penn State University in State College, Pennsylvania, as we begin the 2019 Penn State University Athletic Conference Volleyball Championships. Over the next 2 days, it'll be an exciting tournament. 4 teams started, and only one team will come out on top. Will Penn State Fayette repeat their 2018 championship, or will it be a newcomer? Penn State Schuylkill, Penn State Brandywine, and Penn State Beaver all looking to make that happen. Hi, everyone. I'm Zach Ziegler, taking you through this tournament action over the next 2 days. I'm excited to bring you this exciting tournament. We start things off with Game 1 of the semifinal round. It'll feature the number 1 seed from the Penn State University Athletic Conference East Division, Penn State Schuylkill, taking on the number 2 seed from the PSUAC West Division in Penn State Beaver. Both these teams had different tracks to this PSUAC semifinal round. We'll start with Penn State Schuylkill out of the East. They've had a complete turnaround here in 2019-2020. A year ago, they were 7-17. They enter play today, a year later, 15-8. They improved their win total by 8 this season under their new head coach this season. That is Katie Malone, and it's just been a great year for Schuylkill. Rough start. They started 1-3 in their first 4 games, but once conference play hit, they really hit their stride. They won their first 6 games in conference, 6-0 to start things, and then at the latter half of the season, they win 6 of 7. Their only conference loss coming to Penn State Brandywine. That was on October 5th, a 3-2 loss, and that was a very hard-fought game, but they have bounced back nicely, winning their final 6 games of the regular season and come into play today, looking to extend that win streak here in this one. Penn State Beaver, on the other hand, they've been up and down so far in 2019-2020. They're on the upswing right now. They come into play today 8-4 in conference play and 18-9 overall. But for Beaver, they slipped up in their final regular season game, falling to Penn State Fayette, the number 1 seed in the West Division. 3-0 was the score in that one. However, they come back with a nice win in the quarterfinal rounds against Penn State Greater Allegheny, and that one was very competitive. You thought Beaver might be on a downswing after falling in that final regular season game, but no way. Penn State Greater Allegheny would win the first set of that matchup, but Beaver took control from there after falling 25-17 in set 1. They came back with a 25-16 win in set 2 and a 25-13 win in set 3, and really got Greater Allegheny on behind themselves as they would have to try to fight back to get into the one. Greater Allegheny did make it close in the 4th set. 26-24 was the score in that 4th set as GA forced a win by 2 scenario, but Penn State Beaver had just enough to pull it out. They took advantage of some attack errors and got here to this semifinal round once again here in 2019-2020. They made it last year, lost to Penn State Fayette, so really a revenge story for Penn State Beaver. They're trying to get back and avenge their loss last year, but first they have to get through this Penn State Schuylkill team. Now, looking at these two teams, it's really a balanced offensive attack on both sides. For Schuylkill, you have the combination of Noelle Kaufman and Chloe Redinger, both of those girls right on top in terms of kills. In that quarterfinal matchup for Schuylkill when they played Penn State Hazleton, a 3-0 win for Schuylkill in the quarterfinals. It was Noelle Kaufman leading the way with 12 kills and Chloe Redinger following her with 10. So really those two are the ones you have to watch out for in this Schuylkill offense. If you can neutralize one of them, it might turn Schuylkill into a one-sided offense. On the other side for Beaver, they have their 2 top attackers as well in their quarterfinal matchup against GA. It was Amanda Mike and Priscilla Medal really leading the way. 12 kills for Mike, 11 kills for Medal. So both these teams have their top 2s, and the key is really going to be to neutralizing those here in this game. Right now, national anthem about to be played and lineups introduced, so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the action for you. You're watching the semifinal round of the Penn State University Athletic Conference Championships from State College, Pennsylvania. Your starters have been announced, the anthem's been played, and we are just about ready for action here in the semifinal round of the Penn State University Athletic Conference Volleyball Championships. It's game one. The number one seeded Penn State Schuylkill from the Penn State University Athletic Conference East Division takes on number two Penn State Beaver from the PSUAC West Division. Both teams are ready to go. A lot of energy and warm-ups today as they're trying to get to tomorrow's championship game. We have you covered here for all three games as part of this tournament. We have the semifinal round for this one, and then our nightcap of the semifinal round will feature number one Penn State Fayette from the West Division against number two Penn State Brandywine from the East Division. That game will start at approximately 7 o'clock right after the end of this one, and then tomorrow's championship event is scheduled to start at 6 p.m. All those games being played right here at Rec Hall on the campus of Penn State University. Penn State Schuylkill ready to play. We'll go over their starters. It'll be Chloe Shadle, Reese Erby, Noelle Kaufman, Chloe Redinger, Alexis Bowser, Amanda Hitches, and the libero is Emma Nace. On the other side for Penn State Beaver, it'll be Mine Okoloko, Amanda Mike, Priscilla Medall, Ashley Raybang, Maria Slater, and Kelsey Hallam, with Heaven Bowman serving as the libero. Both teams' pre-meeting is done, and we are ready to go. These two teams did meet up one other time this season as part of the PSUAC crossover event, and in that game, it was Penn State Beaver who would come out on top 3-0. So Penn State Schuylkill looking to avenge that loss here in the semifinal round. Heaven Bowman coming in for Beaver, the libero, and it'll be Schuylkill who starts things with the serve. Alexis Bowser will begin things, a senior from Upper Dauphin High School. Bounce the ball, and we are ready to go. It is dug out by Medall. Set, and Medall will go up for the attack. A diving dig there by Bowser as Schuylkill gets it back over the net. Hallam sets this time for Slater, and Slater ends up hitting it out, so Schuylkill gets the first point of the semifinal round. Game one, 1-0. Penn State Schuylkill leads here again. So Bowser will serve once more. Goes through her bounces, and here we go. We dug out by Raybang for Beaver. Setup is for Mike. Mike hits it in, and it's just outside that outer line. So 2-0 now. Schuylkill leads. A couple of attack errors early on for Beaver has Schuylkill ahead, and they're going to have to control that hit here if they want to get back into this set. Here's the serve from Bowser. Raybang dugs it out. A little backwards there as Bowman recovers, and this will go free over the net. Attack now for Kaufman, one we talked about earlier, but nice dig there from Hallam. Slater goes for the attack, and this time it falls in. A nice little tip there, and Beaver gets their first point of the set. It's now 2-1, so going back to serve for Beaver will be the senior Amanda Mike, a Hopewell High School alumni. Checking the game for Beaver will be Emily Keener. Keener came up big in that quarterfinal game. We'll talk about that in a minute as Mike gets the serve over. Schuylkill receives. It'll be Kaufman, it'll be not Kaufman, it will be Redinger hitting it that time. And she gets it in. Oh, nice try there by Keener, but not able to get it. So it's 3-1 Schuylkill here early on. It'll be Gracie Miller serving for Schuylkill. Another Upper Dauphin High School alumnus. Hits it, and it's just over the net. Nice dig there by Keener. Pushed over by the center. Goes back over to Beaver's side. Hallam hits it up. Keener with the attack. And nice block there from Redinger. Schuylkill gets another point. They're up 4-1, and Schuylkill taking control here early in the set. Nice job there by Redinger being able to get up there and make that block. Here's the hit from Miller. It goes over. Beaver will handle. It'll be Keener once again swinging, and a nice dig there. Going down low for it was Schuylkill, and it's going to be called an error there as Shadle couldn't handle it. 4-2, the score goes to Schuylkill. Mine Okoloko checks back into the game for Beaver as Slater will serve. Slater running start, hits it over. And it's hit up in the air by Emma Nace. The attack by Kaufman, and this one will fall. A nice try there from Sherman, but now it'll be 5-2 Schuylkill here in the early going. Kaufman, another kill for her. It'll bring Redinger to the server line. Redinger, a Grove City High School alumni from Pine Grove, PA. Dug out by Medall, and Beaver able to get it over the net. Be set up by Shadle. Attack here by Hitches, and that one will fall, and Schuylkill up ahead 6-2. Schuylkill's been spreading around the offensive opportunities early on. We've seen Kaufman, Redinger, and now Hitches getting involved as Redinger will serve again. Here's the throw. Madal digs it out. Set up there by Hallam, and the attack by Bowman, the libero. Dug up out Miller in the back for Schoolkill, and a swing from Kaufman. A nice play there for Beaver, keeps it on. Madal hits it over, and handled by Redinger, but no one can get there, and that'll go to Beaver. It's now 6-3 here in set one. Checking in for Beaver will be Alexis Albrecht. 6-3, Penn State Schoolkill leads here in set one of this PSUAC semifinal matchup. Serving for Beaver is going to be Albrecht, who just checked into the game. Albrecht, one of two seniors on this team. Amanda Mike, the other senior. Here's the hit from Albrecht, and it'll be dug out there by Nace. Set up for Kaufman, who just kind of slaps it over. Albrecht will handle, and the attack by Okoloko. A diving try by Miller. Nice save as they'll get it back over the net. Albrecht digs it up, and here's the attack once more from Okoloko, and it's not handled by Bowser. That'll go to Beaver, and it's now 6-4. After Beaver fell down behind early in this set, 6-2, they've battled back and made it a 6-4 game. Albrecht will serve once again. Here's the serve. And it will be handled there by Bowser, and over the net, Okoloko. A nice job of slamming it down. And it's now 6-5, so Beaver has battled all the way back here, trying to tie this up. Albrecht, her third straight serve. Here's the hit. And Bowser will handle this one for Schoolkill. It's hit up for Hitches. Hitches hits it, and a nice job by Bowman to leave it alone. That one goes out, and we're all tied at 6-6. Nice rally here for Beaver. They've come back to tie it here in set one, looking for their first advantage. Albrecht set. Here's the serve. And this one kind of comes up quick on Miller as she can't handle it. There's a service ace for Albrecht, her first service ace, and Beaver takes the 7-6 advantage in set one. Albrecht, a four-year member of the Penn State Beaver volleyball team. Here's the hit. And this one will be handled by Miller, and no one there to receive it. A little bit of miscommunication there from Schoolkill, and Beaver is on a roll, 8-6. The lead, they've scored the last 6 points here in set one to take this lead after being down 6-2 to start things. Here's Albrecht's serve. This one handled by Bowser, this time set up by Shadle. The attack from Kaufman, and is it in? Yes, says the line judge. Nice hit there for Kaufman, makes it 8-7, the Beaver lead. This time will be Schoolkill serving. Kaufman, who just got that kill, will hit it over. It is handled there by Sherman. Sherman to Bowman, and this one will get back over the net. Handled by Schoolkill. Shadle sets it up. And a soft attack there from Sherman, but it'll be an error as it'll go to Beaver. Beaver ahead 9-7 now. We'll have two check-in for Beaver. It'll be Ashley Raybang checking back in, and also Amanda Mike coming to the game. Raybang will go to serve. 9-7, Penn State Beaver leads here in set one. Raybang serve. That one will be handled there by Nace. Set up by Shadle. The attack from Hitches. And another nice block, but a save from Schoolkill gets it back over the net. Okoloko going up for an attack, and she puts it down. 10-7, Beaver leads. Mine Okoloko playing very well here early on. She has a block and a couple of kills for Penn State Beaver. A big part of this comeback that has them ahead 10-7. Raybang bounces the ball a couple times. Her second straight serve. Here it comes. And this one will be handled by Nace from Schoolkill. Shadle will set, and it'll just be kind of slapped over the net. Beaver's turn. Amanda Mike, the senior, going up for the kill, and it'll be dug out there by Coffin. Nice play. Hitches trying for the kill. No dice there. Bowman saves. Amanda Mike, a strong hit, and it's off of Nace. And it'll bounce out of play. 11-7, Penn State Beaver leads. Amanda Mike, a strong season. She's the top offensive player for Penn State Beaver this year. And showing why right there. Raybang set. Here's the serve. This one will go over. Nace will handle. Shadle sets. And the attack from Bowser. And that one is out. So that one will go to Beaver. 12-7 the score. And our first time out of the game will be called. Penn State Schoolkill calls the timeout. 12-7 our score. Well, it looked like Schoolkill was going to take control of this first set. They went out to a 6-2 lead to start things, but Penn State Beaver rallied back to take an 8-6 lead, and they have since kept that lead. 12-7 the score. We mentioned Amanda Mike a little bit ago getting that kill. She leads Penn State Beaver 240 kills for the senior this season, as she's been that main offensive threat. And we've also seen a nice, strong showing from Mine Okoloko so far. A couple of big blocks for her and a kill so far on the day. This Penn State Beaver team, even though they were down, nice job of staying with it as they meet right now on their bench after the timeout by Schuylkill. And for Beaver, it's kind of been an interesting season. Jennifer Edwards taking over as head coach halfway through after B.J. Burgess moved on to be the national championship coordinator with the United States Collegiate Athletic Association, and they really haven't missed a beat. We said at times they've been up and down, but really they've been a strong team and have really played their game to get here to the semifinal round. So the timeout is over. Raybang will serve once again for Beaver. 12-7, Beaver leads this one in set one. Raybang serve is over the net, and it'll be handled by Schuylkill. Hitches sets it, and it'll just be a free ball over the net. Bowman digs in out. Set up for Mike. Mike hits, and a block error. She gets it past the two Schuylkill blockers. That'll make it 13-7. Amanda Mike slamming down her second straight kill. And it's 13-7, Beaver leads. Raybang set the serve. She's been on a roll. Here it is. And that one is out, just as I say that, landing right in front of the Schuylkill bench. That'll make it 13-8 our score now. Schuylkill checking into the game is Reese Airbay. And serving will be Chloe Shadle. Shadle's serve is over. Albrecht digs it out. Mine Okoloko, a nice dive to save it after it went a little awry. Schuylkill handles the kill now by Hitches, and it is out. Nice job by Raybang. Raybang thought about going for it for a second for Beaver, but wisely lets it go, and now it's 14-8. Beaver leads with Heaven Bowman coming to serve. Bowman, a sophomore from Houston, Texas. She's set. Here's the serve. And Nace will dig it out. Nice diving attempt, and it goes out of bounds. So a service ace there for Bowman makes it 15-8 Beaver. And Beaver servers have been doing a nice job placing the ball, making Schuylkill have to dive left and right for it, and that can lead to some errors we've seen so far. Bowman's hit, and Nace will dive for it, and she can't get to it. So two straight service aces for the Houston, Texas native. And it's 16-8 Beaver. Beaver really powering back here in this set. Since Schuylkill took that 6-2 lead, they've only scored 2 points since as Bowman hits it over, dive by Kaufman, and that's not going to be handled as well. So Heaven Bowman on fire from the server's box, 17-8. The Beaver lead as Bowman comes through with 3 straight service aces. She said, here it comes. Nace, a diving attempt, and she can't get it. The 4th straight service ace for Bowman, and she is on fire right now, 18-8. The score, Beaver leads. Heaven Bowman serving as the libero today. She said, here it comes. And Nace handles this one. It's hit up. Kaufman set, and it goes over the net. Nice job by Hallam to smack it over, and that'll get down. 19-8 is the Penn State Beaver lead. Bowman will serve once again. 19-8 the score, Beaver. Here it is. It's over the net. Nace will dig it out. Set up by Kaufman, and this will be a free ball over the net. Raybang hits it. Hallam up, and the kill by Mike. The attempt is dug out by Kaufman. Nice job. Kaufman will hit it over the net. Set up by Hallam. Here's the attack by Mike, and it's into the net. So Schuylkill will get back on the board. 19-9 the score. Amanda Mike, 2 kills so far in this set. Just couldn't come up with it there. It'll be Emma Nace serving for Schuylkill. Here's the hit. Raybang digs it out. Hallam sets, and the attack by Slater will be dug out by Kaufman. Shadle sets, and now Bowser hits. Raybang, a nice job of fielding it. Amanda Mike will hit it over the net for Beaver. Nace fields right by the near line. Shadle sets it up, and an attack by Redinger. A dive by Bowman. Raybang chasing it. She gets it in the air, and it'll just fall short of the net. Nice try there by Beaver. Alexis Albrecht, a diving try to get that free ball over, but it doesn't fall. It's now 19-10 Beaver here in set 1. Schuylkill trying to come back a little bit after falling behind. Here's Nace's serve. And Albrecht will handle it. Slater sets, and Amanda Mike pushes it over. Redinger will dig it out. Now Redinger hits it over. Hallam set by Albrecht, and Amanda Mike will go for the attack. Nope, dug out by Kaufman. Nice job. Attacked by Bowser, and that one's going to be way out just past that back line, and it's 20-10 Penn State Beaver. Beaver now 5 points away from taking a 1-0 lead. It'll be Priscilla Medall checking in for Penn State Beaver. Serving will be Kelsey Hallam. Hallam's hit, and that will be dug out by Kaufman. Set by Shadle, and this will just be a free ball over the net. Raybang handles, set by Hallam, and the attack by Medal, and it's going to get through. It's right off the chest of Alexis Bowser and then falls to the court. That'll make it 21-10 Beaver. Hallam will serve once more. Hopewell, Pennsylvania native. Here it is. This one will be dug out by Nace, set by Shadle, and the attack attempt from Redinger. It's going to hit the net, so Beaver once again comes through. 22-10 now the score. Beaver trying to close it out. They've scored the last 3 points. Hallam once again will serve. It's up. Here's the hit. And Nace, a diving attempt, gets it over the net, but it goes out. So that'll be another point for Beaver, 23-10. Nice attempt there by Emma Nace for Schuylkill, but the dive just short. As she hits it out onto the right side. Hallam's hit. It's over. This one handled by Shadle. Redinger will hit. And just punched over the net literally by Schuylkill. Raybang handles a dive by Medal, and she's not going to be able to get this one inbound. So Schuylkill gets back on the board. It's now 23-11. Set one of the semifinal round of the PSUAC championships. It'll be Alexis Bowser serving. Here's the hit. That one dug out by Raybang. Hallam will set, and a hit by Slater. Bowser handles. Going up is Redinger. She'll hit it down, but Raybang denies her. Hallam set. Mike's hit. And this one handled by Emma Nace. Schuylkill gathering to the ball. Is hit high in the air. Redinger, another attack attempt, and it's off the hands of Slater, who tried to block it. And another point for Schuylkill. It'll be 23-12. So Schuylkill serving once again ahead 23-12 here in this semifinal round. Here's the hit from Bowser, and that one will hit the net. So 24-12, Beaver set point. Going Beaver's way, and they'll check in Emily Keener. Checking in for Beaver. Amanda Mike will serve the senior, trying to close out this first set and give Beaver the 1-0 lead. Here it is. That one's hit over. It'll be handled by Schuylkill. Nace sets it up, and it'll be pushed over the net. Amanda Mike coming in to make the save. Hallam set, attack by Keener, and it's off the block of Schuylkill. 25-12. Penn State Beaver takes the first set, and they now lead 1-0. An impressive showing by Beaver in that set. They found themselves down 6-2 to start things, but rallied back, take an 8-6 lead, and then never let that lead go to pick up the 25-12 wins. A good showing by Beaver. They're ahead 1-0 here in this semifinal round of the PSUAC Championships. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the second set for you. Right now, it's Penn State Beaver 1, Penn State Schuylkill 0 as we head to the second set. I'm Zach Ziegler, and we'll be right back from State College. We're back from Recreational Hall on the campus of Penn State University in State College, Pennsylvania. We're covering the PSUAC semifinal round. It's a semifinal matchup between number 1 Penn State Schuylkill from the East Division of the PSUAC and number 2 Penn State Beaver from the West Division. Beaver currently has a 1-0 lead as they took that first set 25-12. We head into set 2. And for Beaver, a nice job in that first set of being able to fight back into it. They fell down 6-2 early. A couple of attack errors really plagued them, and then they fought back. They scored 8 straight points to take an 8-6 lead and took over from there, 25-12, the final score, never giving up that lead after that first set. So we head to set 2, Beaver up 1-0, and we mentioned these two teams played in the PSUAC crossover event, and it was Beaver that would win that one 3-0. Really, in that event, the West dominated the East side, the East only taking 2 sets in the whole tournament. So the East Division trying to get back in this one as Schuylkill down 1-0, trying to fight back here in set 2. It'll be Kelsey Hallam serving for Beaver to start this second set, and it is over the net. Schuylkill handles. Shadle sets, and it'll be pushed over by Hitches. Bowman digs it out. Hallam set, and the attack by Medal, and that one just lands in the inside line on the far side, and it's 1-0 Beaver. So after Schuylkill scored the first point of set 1, it's Beaver that comes out and gets the first point here at set 2 as they're looking to keep that momentum going from set 1. Hallam set, here's the hit, and that one into the net, so we're all tied at 1-1. A service error there for Hallam. 1-1, and it'll give the ball to Schuylkill, where Alexis Bowser will serve. Bowser bounces the ball right on the pen of Penn State as she hits it over. Medal will handle, set by Hallam. It'll be attacked by Medal, and that one, nice block from Schuylkill. Amanda Hitches getting up for that block, and it's now 2-1 Schuylkill. So once again, Schuylkill taking an early lead. We'll see if they can hold on to it. Bowser bounces, and she's ready to go. Here's the hit. This one dug out by Bowman. A nice hit by Hallam as Beaver able to get it back over the net. Shadle will set, and going for the attack is Kaufman, and blocked off the arm of Medal, but goes towards the Schuylkill bench. And Schuylkill out to a 3-1 lead here in set 2. So Alexis Bowser on a roll. Her third straight serve coming. 3-1, Schuylkill leads here in set 2. 1-0 lead for Beaver on the day. Here's the hit. It'll be handled by Medal. Hallam sets it up, and Bowman going for the attack right at the midline. Gets it over. Attack now for Schuylkill. That'll be Airbay hitting it. Beaver gets it back over the net. Nice tip by Hallam. A diving effort by Bowser, and she hits it right into the net. So it's now 3-2. Beaver gets back on the board. Schuylkill leads at 3-2. Emily Keener will check in for Penn State Beaver. Amanda Mike, the senior, will serve. Mike finished set 1 as the server. Here's the hit. This one is hit out just over that back line, and it'll be 4-2 Schuylkill now. So Schuylkill once again getting that advantage early as Gracie Miller checks in. Remember, set 1, they were ahead 6-2 before Penn State Beaver was able to battle back. So Gracie Miller will serve, the sophomore from Gratz, PA. Here's the hit. That one is over. It'll be handled over there by Beaver. Cheyenne Sherman getting the handle as Beaver will get it over the net. Nace fields it, a hit over by Shadle, and Beaver once again handles. Schuylkill with control. Shadle sets it up for Kaufman. Kaufman smacks it down, and it is just out. Just over that back line, and Beaver will get on the board once again. It's 4-3. So after Beaver scored the first point of the set, Schuylkill went ahead 3-1, and now Beaver has fought back to make it a 4-3 game. It'll be Maria Slater serving. She runs up and hits it over. Handled by Nace, set over by Shadle. Beaver trying to handle, gets it over the net. Another hit by Shadle, and this one will go out. And we're all tied at 4. Shadle trying to get the offense going herself. She had back-to-back hits there. The first one fell and almost got Beaver, but that last one just a little bit too hard. Here comes Slater's serve. It's over. Bowser hit, set by Shadle. And Kaufman with the attack. That one will fall in. Off the hands of Medal. Medal went up for the block, and Maria Slater in the back line just unable to recover. It'll be 5-4 Schuylkill. Emma Nace will now serve, the freshman from Dover, Pennsylvania. Here's the hit. It's over. Bowman, the libero, will field. Medal hits it up, and attack by Keener. And nice dive by Nace, but it's going to go right behind the scorer's table off to the left. And we are tied once again at 5. Gone back and forth here in the early part of the set. 5-5 our score as Alexis Albrecht will check in for Beaver. 5-5 the score. Albrecht starts way back near the test courts as she'll hit it over. This one will be handled by Miller, and it goes backwards. It's behind the back line, and now Beaver takes the lead 6-5. Beaver has their second lead of the set as Albrecht will serve once again. Here's the hit, and it's over. Handled by Miller, and once again this one goes sideways, but Emma Nace there to field as Schuylkill gets it over. Sherman will handle for Beaver, set by Hallam, and it'll go over. An attack attempt by a couple of Schuylkill players, but Beaver able to handle. Keener once again with the attempt, and this one goes right off the side of her hand. Looked like it hit her thumb area, and will go out of bounds. 6-6, our score here in set two. Penn State Beaver leads this one 1-0 after a 25-12 win in the first set. Here's the serve from Kaufman for Schuylkill. Sherman will handle. Hallam sets, and it'll be hit over by Keener. Nace hits it up. Kaufman sets, and a punch over by Rettinger. Albrecht fields. Keener going up for the smack, and she gets it down, but Nace there to field. Shadle sets. Here's the hit by Bowser, and that one off the hands of Okoloko, and it'll fall to the court. 7-6, Schuylkill leads. Our lead has changed a couple times here in this set. You had Beaver jump out to the 1-0 lead, then Schuylkill recovered, and now it's gone back and forth. The lead has changed hands a couple times. Kaufman another serve. She gets it over. Bowman lets it go, and wisely as this one lands just out of that back line. 8-7, Beaver leads. Another substitution here for Beaver. It'll be Ashley Raybang and Amanda Mike checking in. It'll be Raybang going back to serve. 7-7 our score here in set two. Raybang spins the ball, and it's up and good. Nace will dive to dig it out, but this one will go out of bounds on the other side of the net, and it'll be 8-7 Beaver leads. 8-7 here in set two. And Schuylkill will have a sub as Alexis Breslin comes in. Breslin, the junior from Millersburg, Pennsylvania. Raybang serving once again. 8-7 Beaver leads here in set two. Here's the hit. It's over. It'll be handled by Miller. Miller set by Shadle, and that'll be attacked by Rettinger. Bowman able to get there. As now Albrecht will hit it over. Handled by Breslin, just checked in the game. That goes over the net. Amanda Mike with the handle. Hallam sets. Mine Okoloko with the attack, but Gracie Miller there to receive. Rettinger goes up for Schuylkill. Hallam, nice dig. And Amanda Mike will smack it over. Nace gets it. It's set up for Rettinger. Rettinger tips it this time, but Mike there to play. Mike will go up for the subsequent kill, and Miller will be there for Schuylkill. Nice volley here for these two. A dive by Mike, and she's not going to get it, so Alexis Bowser comes through with the kill, and now we're tied 8-8 here in the second set. That'll bring in Reese Airbay for Schuylkill. 8-8 our score, set two. Penn State Beaver leads this one 1-0 after a 25-12 win in the first set. And here's the serve from Shadle. The Albrecht that fields. Hallam set, and the attack by Mike. Nace there to field. Rettinger will now go up, and Mine Okoloko keeps it on the Schuylkill side, and Schuylkill unable to handle it. Rettinger hit it twice, and that'll make it 9-8 Beaver. Rettinger, a nice attack attempt there, but Okoloko has been really strong at the net for Beaver today, making a couple of big blocks. And getting Beaver the lead once again. Evan Bowman serves, it's over. Nace will field it. Shadle hits it over the net. Mike able to handle the tip. It'll be Amanda Mike once again on the subsequent attack, but nice job by Schuylkill of keeping it on Beaver's side. Mike once again hits it over. A dive by Breslin. She gets it, but not going to get it high enough in the air for her teammates to respond. It's now 10-8 Beaver. Evan Bowman serving for Beaver. Beaver trying to take control like they did in that first set. Bowman, here it is. That one goes over. Nace will field, set by Shadle, and this one will be pushed over by Rettinger. A dive by Raybang. Nice job to keep it in the air. Mike will push it over. This time Bowser makes the play. Shadle puts it up, and the attack by Rettinger. Chloe Rettinger. Raybang will dig it out for Beaver. Alexis Albrecht hits it over. Nice dive by Emma Nace. Chloe Rettinger once again for Schuylkill, and this one off the hands of Maria Slater. And will hit the court. 10-9 the Beaver lead now as Schuylkill gets back on the board. Checking back into the game, Amanda Hitches for Schuylkill. Schuylkill 11-1 in conference play, 15-8 overall. Chloe Rettinger hits it over. Albrecht will field. Maria Slater on the subsequent kill, and that one will go down. 11-9, Beaver leads. It'll be Nace checking back into the game for Schuylkill. 11-9 our score here in set two. Penn State Beaver leads. Beaver leads the match 1-0. It'll be Kelsey Hallam serving. Here's the hit over. It'll be fielded by, Bowser, but that one will fall to the court. Another miscommunication there from Schuylkill, and it's 12-9, Beaver leads. 12-9 halfway through this second set. Hallam will once again serve. And it's hit over. Nace will field. This one goes over the net. Nice jump by Slater, and she's able to hit it down 13-9. Beaver now leads here in set two. Slater and Okoloko have been the two big players at the net for Beaver today. Hallam will serve again. It's up, and it's over. He dug out by Bowser, set by Shadle, and pushing that one over will be Hitchez. Raybang handles. Amanda Mike set up for the kill. She hits it up and gets it down. A block error from Amanda Hitchez. It goes off her hands and goes left, and Beaver now takes a 14-9 lead. Here in the second set, Beaver trying to take a commanding lead so far. They already lead 1-0. Here's the hit by Hallam. And it's over, fielded by Bowser. Shadle will set, and a try there by Airbay, but just not ready for that one, as that'll go 15-9 Beaver's way, and we'll get a timeout as Schuylkill calls their first timeout here in set two. It was Beaver who got out to the first score in this set. They had a 1-0 lead, and then Schuylkill took a little bit of advantage, going 3-1. Then it went back and forth through the middle part of this set, but then once Raybang for Beaver, Ashley Rangbang came to serve, Beaver kind of took over. They had a 10-8 lead, extended it a little bit, and now lead 15-9 here in this second set. Semifinal action for you here from Rec Hall in State College, Pennsylvania. This is game one of the semifinal round. Later tonight we'll have the second game of the semifinal round as Penn State Brandywine, the number 2 seed from the East, will take on Penn State Fayette, the number 1 seed from the West, to see who will go to the championship game. Fayette trying to make the championships for the second straight year. They won it last year in 2018, trying to avenge their championship and get a second straight. The other 3 teams trying to take them down. Beaver trying to get back to the championship game. As this timeout is over, 15-9. Beaver leads here in the second set. They have a 1-0 lead in the matchup overall. And here's the hit from Hallam. It's over. It'll be dug out by Bowser, set by Shadle, and attacked by Hitchez, and nice block assist there. Medall and Maria Slater getting up for Beaver, and it's now 16-9 here in set two. 16-9 the score. Hallam will once again serve. The ball is up and over. This one dug out by Nace. Nace will get it to Shadle. Shadle gets it over to, Airbay, who hits it over. Amanda Mike will get the attack opportunity now. Saved by Nace, and a bad set called here on Shadle for Schuylkill. That'll get Beaver out 17-9. So Penn State Beaver taking control. Kelsey Hallam has gotten them where they are. She will serve once again. It's hit over, and Breslin dives, just gets it in the air. Nice job by Shadle to keep it alive, and it goes over the net. Hallam will set, attack attempt by Medall, and nice dive by Nace to save it, but it hits right in front of the scorer's table and will go out. Beaver gets the point. It's 18-9. The Penn State Beaver coming out on fire here. Hallam will serve once again. Here's the hit. It's over. It'll be dug out by Nace, set by Shadle, and attacked by Hitchez, and this one will go out. It's now 19-9. Beaver leads. So Penn State Beaver going on a run here, 9-1 the current run. As they're taking over here in set two, they lead 19-9. They lead the match 1-0. Here's Hallam's hit, and it's over. It's handled by Bowser, goes over the net. Mike will dig it out. The attack attempt by Slater, and it's off the hands of Hitchez, and will fall in front of a diving Nace. Another kill there for Slater, and it's now 20-9. Penn State Beaver leads here in set two. Trying to run away with this second set. Third kill of the day for Slater as Hallam hits it over. And it's back over the net for Schuylkill, but it's going to be an error. Is 2 touches there for Schuylkill's Hitchez, and it'll go 21-9 our score now for Beaver. This is an impressive run for Beaver. 11-1 is the run right now. Here's the hit from Hallam, and that one will go into the net, ending that nice string of success for Beaver, and that'll be 21-10. And checking into the game for Schuylkill will be Noelle Kaufman. Alexis Bowser serving for Schuylkill. Her team's down 21-10 here in set 2. Hits it over. Ray Bang will take the field. Hallam sets it up. And the attack by Madal, and this one is out. Madal, a nice strong hit there, but it comes right outside the near line. And our score goes to 22-11, or 21-11, excuse me. Bowser set, here's the hit. And it's over, and Ray Bang lets it go, and it goes out. So now our score goes to 22-11, and Beaver 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead as Emily Keener checks in. It'll be Amanda Mike serving. The senior for Beaver, it's up and over. It'll be handled there by Erbe. Nace hits it over. Nice job of keeping it in as Schuylkill gets it over the net. Hallam sets it up, an attack attempt for Keener, and a dig out by Shadle, but it'll go off towards the bleachers on the far side, and it's 23-11, Penn State Beaver. Now 2 away from taking it over in set 2. It was Amanda Mike who ended set 1, trying to end set 2 here. Here's the serve. And that one falls right in between Emma Nace and Alexis Bowser. Service ace there for Mike. And now it is 24-11. Set point Beavers' way as they look for a 2-0 lead. Mike set. Here's the serve. It's over. It'll be handled by Bowser. Set up by Hitchez, and Kaufman punches it over. Keener digs it out. Going up for the attack is Madal, and a nice dive by Nace to keep it alive. Shadle set, the attack by Hitchez off of Slater. Diving attempt by Keener keeps it alive. It's Schuylkill's ball. Hitchez hits it over. Mike gets it. Set by Hallam. Slater with the attack, but Nace able to dig it out. Kaufman goes up, and it is out. A strong hit. Nice move by Bowman to let it go. And Penn State Beaver now takes a 2-0 lead. They win the second set 25-11. It was back and forth early on, but Beaver takes over with an 11-1 run halfway through the set. That got their lead out to 21-9, and they finish it off 25-11, our final score in set 2. So Penn State Beaver now has a 2-0 lead here in this first match of semifinal day, as Beaver now trying to look for the queen sweep as they try to return to the PSUAC championship game here in the 2019 season. We'll take a break. 2 sets down. It's Penn State Beaver 2, Penn State Schuylkill nothing. We'll be right back with the third set from State College, Pennsylvania. You're listening to the PSUAC Championships. I'm Zach Ziegler. We are back from Rec Hall on the campus of Penn State University for the PSUAC Championships in volleyball. It's a semifinal round matchup between number 1 Penn State Schuylkill from the East Division and number 2 Penn State Beaver from the West Division. I'm Zach Ziegler taking you through. Penn State Beaver has a 2-0 lead. They're looking to sweep this one out and get back to the championship game. Schuylkill trying to stay alive, and in that second set, it was back and forth early on. Penn State Beaver scored the first point to take a 1-0 lead. Schuylkill came back with 3 straight points to make it 3-1. Then the lead changed hands a couple times before Beaver put it away halfway through the set. An 11-1 run made it 21-9, and they closed it out with the 25-11 win to take this 2-0 lead. They won the first set 25-12, second set 25-11, so Beaver's offense has really been the driving factor in this game so far, and they're looking to finish it off here in the third set. Schuylkill trying to stay alive, however, as Alexis Bowser will start set number 3 with the serve, the senior from Likens, Pennsylvania. Here it is. And Raybang will dig it out. We're underway in set 3. It'll be Medall going up for the attack attempt, dug out by Shadle. Airbay hits it up for Redinger. Raybang able to save it and keep it in the air. Amanda Mike, the senior, going up for it. That one doesn't fall as Kaufman gets it. Now Kaufman up for the attack, and a block attempt from Beaver, but it doesn't go through, and Bowman able to smack it over the net. Shadle sets it up, goes over. Medall, a nice slap as she gets it on the Beaver side, and it goes down for the kill. 1-0. Beaver leads here in set 3. So Beaver scores the first point of the set for the second straight set. Amanda Mike takes the server's box for Beaver. Mike ended the first 2 sets as the server. Now trying to keep Beaver ahead as she hits it over. Airbay gets it. Shadle set, and Redinger punches it over before Bowman is able to keep it in the air. Now Slater hits it to Nace for Schuylkill. Shadle sets, and that'll be a bad set there for Schuylkill. It'll go Beaver's way. 2-0 our score. 2-0 Beaver leads here in set 3. They lead 2-0. Amanda Mike, her second straight serve. It's up and over. It'll be handled by Nace. Gets it to Shadle, who sets it up. Kaufman the attack, and Bowman to her knees, able to make that save. Keener going up for the attack for Beaver, and it hits off of Airbay. Went up for the block for Schuylkill and falls out to the right side, and it'll be 3-0 Beaver. So Penn State Beaver taking control early. They scored the first 3 points of set 3. Mike set, and it's up and over. That'll hit by Bowser. Shadle punches it, and it goes over the net and falls in between Emily Keener and Maria Slater. So Schuylkill gets on the board. It's now 3-1. We have a couple of substitutions. For Beaver, Cheyenne Sherman checks in, and for Schuylkill, it'll be Gracie Miller. Miller goes back to the server's box. Miller, a sophomore. Set to serve. It's up, and it's over. And be dug out there by Sherman. Goes over the net, and an attack attempt by Redinger. Bowman saves it. Nice job, and Bowman will get it over for Beaver. Nace a diving stop to keep it in the air, and Shadle can't track it down as it'll fall off the net onto the court, and it's now 4-1 Penn State Beaver. 4-1 the score. Mini Okoloko checking back into the game for Beaver. It'll be Maria Slater serving. Slater, sophomore from Houston, Texas. Here's the hit. It's over, dug out by Bowser, set by Shadle, and it'll be Kaufman going up. It actually went over the net, and Medall was the one to hit it. Medall hit it into the net, so it'll be 4-2 Beaver. It looked like Kaufman was going to get a chance at that one, but just caromed over the net too far. Medall coming up short on the attempts. 4-2. Penn State Beaver leads over Schuylkill. It'll be Redinger serving. She hits it over. Bowman digs it out. Hallam set, and it goes over and falls right into no man's land between a couple of Schuylkill defenders, and it'll go 5-2. Penn State Beaver leads as Alexis Albrecht checks in the game. So 5-2, Penn State Beaver leads here in set 3. Trying for the clean sweep. They lead 2-0 already. 25-12 win in set 1, 25-11 in set 2. Here's Albrecht's serve. It's over the net. Gracie Miller will dig it out. Hit over by Shadle. Sherman will field, set by Hallam, by Keener, and it's going to go off the hands of Hitches and go out the far line. And Beaver will extend their lead to 6-2. Albrecht will serve once again. 6-2, Beaver leads. Here's Albrecht's hit, and it's over. Gracie Miller will dig it out. Nace handles it, and it'll be hit over the net. Sherman fields, Hallam set, the attack by Keener, and that one will fall over Gracie Miller's head. Miller kind of kneeled and let it out of the way. It looked like she thought she had someone behind her, but no one home. And it's 7-2, Beaver leads. So Albrecht once again will serve. And here it is. This one goes over, handled by Bowser, set by Shadle. It goes over. Sherman, a nice dive. Hallam keeps it in the air, and it'll go free. Nice dive by Bowser to keep it alive, and it's over the net. Nice job by Schuylkill. Kaufman going outside the lines to get it over. Meanwhile, Keener for the attack, and it's off Hitch's hands and falls to the court. And it's now 8-2, Beaver leads. Penn State Beaver really jumping out strong in this one. The first 2 sets, it was kind of back and forth early before Beaver took control. Beaver taking control early here in this third set. Albrecht set, it's hit over, and it'll fall just short of the net. It's 8-3 the score. Albrecht, her first service error of the day. And it'll go to Noelle Kaufman will serve for Schuylkill. Kaufman hits it up and over. Sherman digs it out, set by Hallam, and the attack attempt from Okoloko as it'll handled by Nace, a little low off her hands, and Bowser sets it, but no one home to keep it alive. It's 9-3 Beaver. That one, just a little bit of miscommunication there. Nace did a nice job of keeping it in the air, but it wasn't high enough for any of her teammates to really keep it going as it falls. It'll be Ashley Rabang serving for Beaver. Rabang was the one who started that run for Beaver last time, an 11-1 run that got them ahead. And here's the serve. It's into the net. So Rabang messes up that one. It's 9-3 now, or 9-4 now, excuse me. Beaver leads. For Schuylkill, Reese Irby checks in. And serving will be Chloe Shadle. It's up and over. And into the net. 10-4, Beaver leads. It's a couple of back-to-back service errors here for Beaver and Schuylkill. Beaver a 10-4 lead here in set 3. They lead 2-0. Maria Slater will check in. Bowman libero for Beaver hits it over. This one will be handled by Breslin. Goes over the net for Rabang from Beaver. Set by Hallam, attack by Slater. Nace goes down to her knees for Schuylkill to make the save. Attack attempt by Hitches, handled by Mike. Hallam sets it. Amanda Mike up for the attack, tips it over, and Bowser able to handle it. This one will go over free for Schuylkill as they can't get anything going. Hallam sets, and it goes over. A try by Hitches, but just glazes off her fingers and falls, and now it's 11-4, Beaver leads. Set 3. 2-0 Penn State. Beaver leads over Schuylkill. Beaver trying to complete the sweep. Heaven Bowman will serve once again. Ball is up and over. It'll be handled by Airbay, set by Shadle, and Airbay on the attack, this time handled by Albrecht. Set by Hallam, attack by Mike, and hit by Breslin, but it's a low line drive, and it'll go right back to the net. 12-4 our score here in set 3. Heaven Bowman keeping Beaver on top. Beaver is taking control of this set right from the get-go. They lead 12-4. Bowman bounces it a couple times. It's up, and she hits it just over the net. Breslin goes down to her knees, but's unable to get it, and it'll be 13-4. Nice low sinking serve there from Bowman, and Breslin did everything she could to try to come up with that one, but just a little bit too low for her to handle. Bowman with the serve again. 13-4 here in set 3. This time we handled by Airbay. Goes over the net for Rabang from Beaver. It'll be hit by Slater, and off the hands of Breslin. It'll go out the far line, and it's now 14-4. Penn State Beaver leads. Beaver not allowing Schuylkill to get anything going here in this set. Bowman bounces, she hits it, and it's up and over. Breslin will hit, goes back on the Beaver's side. Albrecht handles, set by Hallam. And the attack from Mike, it's off of Airbay. And Nace, a nice save for Schuylkill to get it over. Rabang hits, set by Hallam, attack by Mike. And it's off the hands of Breslin and goes way back to the test courts. And Beaver extends their lead. It's now 15-4. The Penn State Beaver jumping out early on this one and keeping control of this one. 15-4 our score as Noelle Kaufman checks back in for Schuylkill. Bowman set, here's the hit, and it's over. It's handled by Airbay, but it goes back towards the Schuylkill bench, and it's now 16-4 Beaver. As Heaven Bowman on a roll here for Beaver. It was 10-4. They've scored 6 straight. Here's the hit, and it's over. Airbay handles, set by Nace, and trying to keep it alive is Schuylkill, but they're going to be unable to do that as it falls. It'll be 17-4 Beaver. Beavers put together a couple of nice runs here in this set. 7-0 is the run right now as they lead 17-4. Bowman sets, puts it up and over. Handled by Airbay, set by Shadle, and Airbay will go up for the attack once again. A little bit of a tip. Albrecht handles, set for Slater, and Slater comes through as it goes off the hands of Bowser. Bowser was trying to go up there for the block but can't get it. It's now 18-4. 18-4 Beaver leads here in set 3, looking to complete the sweep and get to the championship game. Bowman set, here's the serve. It's over. Airbay handles, set by Shadle. Airbay attack once again. Bowman set. Here's Hallam, and she sets it for Mike. Nace, nice handle in the back as that one came in hot. And it'll be Nace who hits it over for Schuylkill. Bowman fields for Beaver. Set by Hallam, attacked by Mike. Mike gets it over to Kaufman, who handles it for Schuylkill. Shadle sets, free ball by Bowser. Bowman hits it over. Set for Mike, here's the attempt, and that one is out. Just hitting to the left side of that near line. And it goes 18-5. That breaks the 8-0 run for Beaver. And gets Schuylkill back on the board. It's 18-5 our score. It'll be Emma Nace serving for Schuylkill. The freshman from Dover, Pennsylvania. It's up and it's over. Bowman will field, set for Hallam, and it's over. And that one will fall right in the middle of no man's land. So Beaver right back on the board. It's 19-5. 9-1 the run for Beaver right now. They're trying to complete the sweep and move on to tomorrow's championship game. Hallam will serve. She hits it over. Nacefield set by Shadle, and it'll be attacked by Redinger. Nice block attempt there by Medall, saving it as Airbay for the moment, but it's going to go, she goes under the net. The ball hits out of bounds, and it'll be 20-5 Penn State Beaver. Beaver needs 5 more points to send themselves to the 2019 PSUAC Volleyball Championship game. Hallam set, here's the serve. It'll be fielded by Nace, set by Shadle, and the attack by Redinger. And dive by Mike. Nice job to save it. Hallam keeps it alive, and Beaver gets the free ball. Kaufman digs it out, set by Shadle, attack by Redinger. Ray Bang will field, set by Hallam, attack by Medall for Beaver, and a nice dive by Nace, but she's unable to get it, and it'll be 21-5. 21-5 our score, set 3. Penn State Beaver leads 2-0. Hallam will serve. It's up, and it's over. It'll be handled by Kaufman, set by Shadle. The attack from Redinger. And this one will be handled by Bowman. And a Mike on the attack, and that's going to go down as an attack error for Airbay. It's now 22-5. Beaver, 22-5 the lead. Trying to finish it out. They need 3 more to head to the championship game. Here's the hit. And that one will go right into the net. 22-6 our score. The Beaver, nice little run there as well. 5-0 run before Schuylkill gets back on the board. In serving will be Alexis Bowser. Bowser hits it up and over. It'll be handled by Rabang. Set by Hallam, and the attack from Medall. Dug out by Bowser. Shadle sets. Attack from Kaufman this time. Rabang gets it in the air. Bowman, nice job of keeping it alive. A Mike, the hit. And Schuylkill will handle. Set for Kaufman, who tips it over. Mike able to dig it out. Hallam sets. Amanda Mike on the strike. And Nace will field. Shadle set. Attack by Redinger. Slater goes up. Keeps it on the Schuylkill side. And Kaufman will push it over. For Beaver, Hallam fields. Medall set. Mike with the hit. And a nice dig by Shadle. Goes backwards. Nace saves it. And Schuylkill stays alive. Set by Hallam for Beaver. Attack by Mike. And this one off of Bowser's hand goes back and falls out of play. It'll be 24-6. Set point coming for Beaver. 24-6 our score. No, it's 23-6, excuse me. So 2 points for Beaver to go. Amanda Mike will serve. Hits it over the net. Set by Bowser. And the attack attempt from Redinger. Nice play by Mike to keep it alive. And they're going to call a bad set on Hallam. It'll be 23-7 the score as Cheyenne Sherman will check in for Beaver. Gracie Miller for Schuylkill. And Miller will go back to the server's box. 23-7 our score here in set 3. Beaver leads 2-0. Looking to close out this third set. Miller set. Here's the hit. It's over. Handled by Bowman. Set by Hallam. And that goes over. Bowser will slide and dig it out. Kaufman gets the free ball. Bowman sets it. Hallam for Medall, and Medall slams it down. It's now 24-7. Set point to Beaver as they look to complete the sweep here in Game 1 of the semifinal round. Mine Okoloko checks in. It'll be Maria Slater in the server's box. Amanda Mike finished out the first 2 sets. Slater looking to finish things out here in set 3. It's up and over. Dug out by Miller. The set by Shadle and the attack from Redinger. It's over. Slater digs it out. Hallam sets it for Keener from the midline. Miller will dig it out the same midline. Kaufman with the attack. And nice block by Medall will end it. Medall goes up and slams down the Bowser block. That'll end things 25-7, the final score in set 3. And Penn State Beaver gets the 3-0 win and will return to the PSUAC championship game tomorrow at 6 p.m. as they get the win here, 3-0. An impressive showing there by Beaver in that third and final set. They got things going right from the get-go and never took their foot foot off the pedal. They led 10-4 early, went on an 8-0 run, followed that up with a 5-0 run late, and they were able to finish this one off 25-7. Their defense just got better and better, not allowing Schuylkill to get over 12 points in any of the 3 sets. So our first PSUAC championship contender has been decided. It'll be Penn State Beaver playing tomorrow at 6 p.m. And up next, we'll see who they will face in Game 2 of semifinal day. It'll be the number 1 seed from the PSUAC West Division, Penn State Fayette, taking on the number 2 seed from the Penn State University Athletic Conference East Division in Penn State Brandywine. Both those teams enter play 11-1 in PSUAC play. Fayette 24-3 overall. Penn State Brandywine 13-14. So we'll see if Brandywine can upset Fayette in the second game of today's doubleheader. Fayette looking to return to the championship game and defend their 2018 PSUAC Volleyball Championship title. So we're going to step aside here, and we'll have Game 2 for you shortly. That one coming up at around 7 o'clock will be the first tip. I'm Zach Ziegler. Thank you for listening to Game 1 of the semifinals. Final score, Penn State Beaver 3, Penn State Schuylkill nothing. We'll be back from Rec Hall in just about 53 minutes.